Hi there, Denny here. If you have ever wondered what an embarkation day is like on Disney Cruise Line, join me in this video. I'm getting ready to leave. It's 8:45 in the morning and I'm getting ready to leave my house with my hubby to head to Port Everglades and hop on the Disney Dream. Whether you're headed out of Canaveral or Port Everglades or any other Disney terminal, this is going to help you. Let's go. This video is sponsored by Give a Little Whistle Travel. We are here at the port and a little different than Port Canaveral. If we zoom in, there's the Dream. Fantastic. But we are here in a line waiting to get in. And of course, you can kind of see Heron, Palm, Snook right there. And that's going to tell you which terminal to go to. Of course, we're the Disney Dream, Terminal 4, in the Heron Zone. Welcome to Port Everglades. Here, so we're going to park in the Heron parking garage, and there's the Dream. We have words. I have words. We'll talk. All right, we've pulled up here. We've dropped off our luggage with a porter, and now we're going to go park in the parking garage. Terminal 4 parking garage, the Heron, and my stars and stripes. You are not in Port Canaveral anymore. Now, I knew we were going to be. A friend had said so many ships come out of this port, but it just wasn't the catered and crafted experience that Port Canaveral is, because it's specific to Disney, you know, that portion of it, but also, like, it's smaller, and you feel it when you're in a port this big. We've been to the Port of Miami, too, so before you're thinking that's not our thing. No, it is. But we are now heading to where we can check in. And here's the Disney Dream. Here she is, friends. Let's go. It's all good. It's all good. There's a ton, if you're coming anytime soon, there's a ton of construction between the Turnpike and then Fort Lauderdale, Port Everglades. So it's not a magical moment to be had, but just as long as you have that headset, that'll help. All right, Disney guests, please proceed well, and also Princess. We're going to proceed to the first floor to check in. So here's where it reminds us that Terminal 4, Disney Cruise Line, and then a walkway to the convention center. Down on the first floor, and we've been told to go all the way down and to have our port arrival cards ready to go. So we've got our port arrival. We're here plenty after that. Port arrival.
I didn't see a port arrival form.
Here we go. Through. That was really confusing. We got pointed in the wrong direction. Yeah. Okay. Off we go. We're going to follow the people. I tell you. We'll get there. We'll get there. Great googly moogly. This is a little different from Port Canaveral. Huge line for security. But we do have Steamboat Willie. As long as he's driving the ship, we'll be fine. Whew. All right, they opened up a new lane, and here we are, Pearl Platinum. We are Platinum, so we're headed over here.
Good, how are you doing?
Okay, here's a look around the terminal itself. I like the bubbles on the ceiling. That's super cute. But guys, this is nothing like Canaveral. It's just not. So heads up about that. Here's all the check-ins up here. Okay, so we're over by where you'll get onto the ship, and there is not, we've got sodas in the back, so we have some vending machines, little bits of snacks and things. And then bathrooms over here, a little photo backdrop, but there isn't the step out onto the balcony and take a picture with the ship kind of moment. There are just emergency exits on either side, but there's the ship. There it is. Let's go get on the ship. Welcome, guests. A little bit of a line here, but it's all right. We're going to skip that photo opportunity, I do believe. But you can see several backdrops that they have for you to be able to take a picture. And of course, the Mickey gate funnely thing. Here we go, up, up, and away. There's Captain Minnie in her pants. She's my favorite. Thank you. Cruise departures. Oh, Kermie, so cute. To ship. All right, here we go. So we need to present our boarding passes. Here we go. Onto the ship. There's the Disney Cruise Line branding on the terminal. You see it?
Yeah.
Disney Cruise Line. Friends, here we go. We are on the ship. We're on the ship. Thank you. Oh my goodness gracious. Back aboard the Dream. There we go. And we're going to show our port arrival form here. And Brian's got it. You can either print it or have it digitally. Hi there. We're the Sunderly family. Thank you. Woo! We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. And here is Admiral Donald. He's waiting. He's like, where have you been? Where have you been? All right, so once you come on, we're here on deck 3, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we are on 3. Right outside of Royal Palace. That's one of the dining locations. And then they announce your family name, whatever name you give them. And then you get to step right aboard. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go check on our dining specifications. If you've made any kind of dining change or request, you want to go down outside of Enchanted Garden and just check on that. And while we had everything listed on our reservation, we just want to double check. Okay, so we touched base with one of the head servers about our special request. It is always good, always. I don't care if you put it on your reservation, whatever that request is, please come down here and do that. Because they weren't going to be able to accommodate us, and now it sounds like they are. And then we popped over to talk to Luca from Palo about getting to get Palo brunch, which was all booked up before the cruise. We've got it for tomorrow at 10. So please, 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 Embarkation Day, if you have any special requests, pop down here. And now it's time to head to our stateroom because staterooms are indeed open and we need to eat. As we're walking up the steps to our stateroom, just a quick heads up. On Embarkation Day, if you're hungry, and please, by all means, come hungry. You have paid for these meals already. You can go, they'll have a table service location open earlier in the afternoon, and then they'll have cabanas, which is the buffet, open on the top level, so up top. So we are here because I said we showed up a little bit later. Listen, 3 hours and change from Orlando to here. It's a little bit further than Port Canaveral, but make sure to drop your things off in your stateroom or take it with you if you're here earlier and get something to eat. All right, we're on floor 7 in stateroom 7128. Let's go find it. I'll be doing a separate room tour, so definitely check that out. I'll link it when it's up. All right, here we are, 7128. Brian's gonna grab our Key to the World cards. Ever since the pandemic, this is the way they do it. They'll be right outside your stateroom. And in we go. Hello, home. Animator's Palette is the table service restaurant that is open. It is open until 2 o'clock, and we are popping in. This is Animator's Palette. So we are here at the table and have chosen a few things. I've had that panette pasta before, which is quite good. I'm gonna have the chicken Caesar salad today.
Thank you.
And carrot cake and the beef empanadas, which are really yummy. So before you come on the ship, kind of think through it, depending on when your port arrival time is, what will be open. So Cabanas is also open now. So we're here almost at 2. 2 is when it's going to close. And so you just want to keep that in mind. They're great with seating, yeah, up until 2, but then you got to go upstairs after that. And there was a long line in the terminal. Later on in the stateroom, you and I will sit down and kind of talk through how it was like getting down here compared to like maybe Canaveral, but definitely keep an eye out for where you would like to eat during Embarkation Day. So right now we have Luigi's Pizza open, so a lot of the quick service is open right now. All of the quick service is open right now, which is a great thing. So everything from burgers to pizza to hot dogs and sandwiches and wraps, all available to you. And then, of course, Cabanas, which is the buffet upstairs. Done with Embarkation Day lunch and Animator's Palette. I had carrot cake, so it's good to go. Bri, were you okay with your
Yeah, delicious.
meal? Yeah, good.
Delicious as always.
Excellent. And we are on deck 3. One of my biggest things to recommend for Embarkation Day is to 100% check out the kids clubs. If you have kiddos, this is your kids' opportunity to set eyes on those kids clubs for the very first time. And they do open houses for anybody on Embarkation Day. So I have no kiddos here on this ship, but I can go on and check it out. And I'm going to take you with me and show you what everything looks like. Just real quick, just a little sneak peek. Also, if you've got little ones, one of my greatest pieces of advice, especially for Embarkation Day, is to bring your kiddos to that open house, get them registered, and get them into programming sooner rather than later. The longer you wait for your kids to join the Oceaneers Lab and Club, the harder it is to get them in there. And believe you me, they're going to make friends in that club, friends to last their childhood, really and truly. And so my recommendation is definitely get them into those clubs, let them see how cool they are, meet the counselors, and then they're going to be a little bit more apt to join back in when it's time for actual programming. We have turned the corner here on deck 5 to go check out the open houses. Parents are registering their kids, and we're going to head on in. This is how the kids wash their hands. Come on, camera. This is how the kids wash their hands. You stick your hand inside, and they go whoosh, 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 and then they move on.
So you can pop the bubbles. Before that. Okay. I know that you like magic playflow. We have magic playflow every day here in the Oceaneer Lab. And my friends here in the Oceaneer Lab, let me tell you that in about 10 minutes we will be closing our doors in preparation to our safety drill that you need to attend. Remember that attendance is mandatory. And officers
All right, very cool bathrooms. Love that. Oh my gosh, the theming of the bathrooms. Mickey! So cool. Let's walk through to the club. Oh, they are the cutest little things. So cute. All things Pixar here in the bathroom area. We've got another interactive floor screen. This is where we have Star Wars fun going on. And play game or fly if you'd like to. Why not? We're pod racing right now. Yeah, from the Millennium Falcon. Exactly. Oh, this is fun. This is Pixie Hollow. Oh my gosh, what? Where's R2? Oh, there's R2. Hi, R2. Hi there.
Apparently he was a bad boy. They put him in timeout.
He is in timeout. He's definitely in timeout. So cool. Mobile web workshop. Oh, I love it. It's just like Web from Disneyland. Look at his suit. Oh my gosh. Hi, Spidey. While we are here in the mobile web workshop, just a quick heads up that the next thing on your Embarkation Day checklist is going to be the muster drill. Now, we don't have to wear our life vests anymore. Merciful heavens, that was an interesting moment back in the day. But we do need to go check in. You'll be able to find your muster drill station, your muster station, in the DCL Navigator app. And also, if you just ask a crew member, they'll help you out. It's also posted in your stateroom as well. So it's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock is when muster starts. Actually, it's just before 3. 3 o'clock is when muster starts, and then 3:30, you got to check in. And yes, they announced no matter how many cruises you've been on, you'll still need to go. So let's do that. Not too shabby. This atrium is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. We are heading down to our muster station, and we were sent down these steps. These are crew-only steps. They are super steep, but they're sending us. Thank you so much. Here we go. Pretty cool. There you go. Something you don't see a whole lot. Here we are. This is all crew only, except for muster drill. Heading outside to look for I. Okay. All right, thanks. Here we go. All right. Oh, thank you. We're in line. We're here at our muster station. We are mustering. That's right.
I would prefer the catch-up station.
The catch-up station, sure. Basically, you stand in a line where the crew member puts you, and they after they scan you in. It's really, really important that you're here. If you don't show up, they'll come find you. That's it, friends. That's it for the muster drill. Basically, what you do is you stand with fellow guests, and literally the staterooms are all over the ship. It's not necessarily like your whole floor. And you listen to the instructions and what to do in case of an emergency. And as people say, now your vacation has begun. Upstairs to the sail away party. Decks 11 and 12. Let's go. The thing to keep in mind is after muster drill, and everyone's headed upstairs for the sail away party, it's a nut house. And elevators are slammed, and there's a huge line downstairs. So we just did the steps from deck 4 up to deck 11. The sail away party is my favorite thing on this ship. It is so much fun getting to celebrate with everyone and getting to sail away from land and say, I'm on my vacation. The sail away party is at 4:15. So the sail away party takes place on the top 2 decks, and as you can see, it's a little windy today. Captain Mickey, Captain Minnie, and all of their friends will be out for the sail away party, and you can dance and have fun and kiss the land goodbye. First Disney Cruise!
amazing adventure, magical memories, and tons of fun. So let's keep your engagement with Disney friends. Stay tuned around. Let's spread some Pixie magic and go sailing away. Okay, it's time to welcome our Disney friends. Please welcome a little lady with a big itinerary, Minnie Mouse. And here's a couple of guys who are out to have some fun. It's Chip and Dale. Now here's a gal with a real full life of fashion, Daisy Duck.
Don't forget about us either.
It's Goofy and Pluto. Wild dogs, and last but certainly not least, Mickey Mouse. I'm hooked. Come on, I'm sail away. Disney Dream makes
Was the sail away party. It's so much fun. It continues on with dancing, but really the culmination is the horn blast. I mean, look at everybody down here. Quick break from our Embarkation Day video to say a huge thank you and shout out to Give a Little Whistle Travel. Give a Little Whistle Travel can help you make this amazing time on DCL yours. They can help you with all things Disney Cruise Line vacation, and don't forget that when you book with Give a Little Whistle Travel, depending on the price of your cruise, you roll on with onboard credit. So the more that you spend on your vacation, the more onboard credit you roll onto this ship with. And it's a fabulous thing. Many thanks and a huge shout out to Give a Little Whistle Travel. Check them out at givealittlewhistle.com. You can also call them and have a 30-minute no obligation consultation. They're incredible. Thanks so much, Deb and her team. Back to our Embarkation Day. Let's go. Let's go. So that's a must. Number one must. I'm going to tell you my next Embarkation Day favorite. Here we are. Here's the adult pool area. We are headed inside. We are in the front of the ship now. And we are headed to Senses Spa for the spa raffle. The spa raffle right now is at 4:30, and it's a way for them to kind of highlight the different things the spa has to offer. And it's a way for you to win treatments or consultations, manicures, whatever. Hi. We are here in the spa. This is the Senses Spa. Everybody is coming in for the raffle. And everybody kind of crams in here in the exercise room.
But since we're winning a couple of vouchers, make sure you also book your appointments as soon as possible. Use those up to absolutely any service. The only recommendation that I have is don't wait till the very end of the cruise to book your appointments, because obviously we are very few therapists here on the ship, and there's a whole lot of you folks looking to have a bunch of fun.
Thank you. I'm not the best at winning anything. I've never won. Brian has. He's won a pair of socks. And Cameron won like a gentleman's facial / like shave service, that kind of thing. But that's always a whole lot of fun. We are moving. We are sailing away. Here we go. Bye, Disney Cruise Line Terminal at Port Everglades, out to sea. We're swimming out to sea. I am back in the room. I'm going to crash here on the bed for just a little bit and just have a minute or two to talk to you about my thoughts here on Embarkation Day. Time check, it is, if I can turn my watch, it's 6 o'clock, almost on the nose. So this is when if you have first dining, you are already at dinner at this point. It's around 5:15. And then you'll see the show. There's a main stage show in the Walt Disney Theater every evening. You'll see the show afterwards. We're second seating. We love second seating. Even when our kids were little, we loved second seating. They loved second seating too. So we absolutely made it work. But so we'll go to the show first. It starts at 6:15, and then we go to dinner. Now, Brian and I have been cruising for years, and so we don't always go to the shows anymore. Some of them, yes, some of them, absolutely. Tonight is Golden Mickey's, and while I enjoy Golden Mickey's, I'm going to go ahead and skip it for now. I need to unpack. I've not done that yet, but I have visited the Cove Cafe, which is another embarkation day and every day of your cruise recommendation on my part. I love the Cove Cafe. That's the cafe that can be found in the adult area of the ship. So don't miss out. It's so good. And the baristas there are just fantastic. So just know that also is on embarkation day. You've got your theater, you've got your dinner. One other thing, Pirate Night is actually tomorrow night. We're on a 4-night cruise and then a 5-night cruise. So on the 4-night cruise right now on the Dream, Pirate Night is your second night, which really seems kind of sudden, but it all makes sense as Brian and I were kind of reasoning through it all. So if you want to, you can just kind of prepare for that on embarkation day. Just make sure you know where all your pirate gear is. You're going to find it because you're going to unpack and everything. But we have a stateroom to unpack. We have those suitcases to unpack. And so I am going to bid you a fond farewell. Bid you a fond farewell and finish my coffee. And we're off to enjoy the ship after we unpack. So here's the question to you. Do you have any other embarkation day advice? Please leave it in the comments. Listen, I am not the end-all be-all of all things DCL, and we can help each other have a great embarkation day, no matter when it is. Maybe it's next month, and maybe it's next year, but let's you and I help each other. Also, if you have never gone on a cruise before or a DCL cruise, let me know what your bucket list Disney Cruise Line vacation is down below in the comments. I can't wait to read this all. I want to give a huge shout out and a hearty bon voyage to the whole 9 Yards team. They are a group of special friends, and they just financially assist this channel, and they are huge at making a bunch of magic. If you want to check out how to join the team, go to patreon.com/Denny_Sunderly. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, you can do so at Denny_Sunderly. I have a whole lot of fun and share thoughts and ideas and encouragement in between the videos, and I'd love to have you hanging out there. And as always, my Amazon storefront is linked in the description box below. Please consider liking this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. And don't forget, if you would like a little bit of help or onboard credit for your next Disney Cruise Line vacation, reach out to Deb and her team at Give a Little Whistle Travel. They are truly incredible people. Have a great one, y'all. I hope that you have a wonderful embarkation day, no matter when it is. Thanks so much for hanging out. Much love. Bye.